I'm Ian Rush and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm Chris Pajak and this is the comments below. So after Liverpool were beaten 2-1 at Anfield by Manchester United. I'm going to get straight into it this week. Loads of comments to go through. We've got Joe Denya. You say let's forget about this one and move on. Bloody hell, it's United who just beat us, not fucking Aston Villa. And you're right there, you know what I mean, Joe? I totally understand your point. It was a huge blow to our top four chances yesterday. You know, our nearest rivals, Manchester United, beat us in our own ground. It was downheartening. I don't really know what else to say to that, really. I've had 24 hours to sort of let it sink in, but it hurts, you know. Manchester United were the better side, weren't they? I think first half they proved that. They came out and they just dominated us. They pressed us high up the pitch. They didn't let our back three pass it out. Moreno had a shocking game on the left-hand side. Raheem Sterling wasn't really involved at all. You've got to say that LVG got his tactics spot on. And, you know, Swansea sort of showed them the way. And Louis van Gaal just capitalised on that. And then second half, we wanted to come out. We were 1-0 down. We wanted to come out and set the tempo, and Stevie G got the red card. But, you know, as I said yesterday, I still don't think this race is over. We've got some tough fixtures to come. I think Man United have got tougher fixtures. We're going to Arsenal next at the Emirates, which is a place we've not done well at. We've just got to turn it round. We've got to do everything we can to not lose that game. We need to go out there and win the game, but there we go. Next comment is Kester WWW. This is similar to the end of last season when Liverpool beat Man City, and we all thought we'd finish above them, only for them to end up as champions. Still a lot to play for, and as long as Liverpool keep playing their game, they should get fourth, hopefully at the expense of United. Yeah, it's a mad one, isn't it? It's really opened up. I mean, we've fallen a little bit behind now because of that result yesterday. But if we beat Arsenal, we're back in contention for a top four place, whether it be United or Arsenal's expense. And if City keep dropping points the way they have done over the last few weeks, then they could be dragged into the battle as well. At the moment, we're the underdogs, but when are we never? Cecil Takim Indefon, we've got what we deserved. It was unnecessary for Gerrard to get that red card. Sterling Moreno was so exposed and we didn't control the midfield, which was an important part of the game. I still think we can get top four. It's not over yet, YNWA. I think you're spot on there, Cecil, I really do. I mean, the midfield was just non-existent first half, and that's obviously why Gerrard comes on for Lallana, although Lallana was obviously an injury. You know, we just didn't set up right. That's all it comes down to. You know, Alan and Henderson just weren't involved in the game in an attacking sense. And when they got the ball, they were pressed. Moreno and Sterling were awful all game. You know, Sterling got moved over to the left-hand side and he was still crap. And he's just not really performed at the level we expect from him recently. But he's getting shunted around every week at the same time. Infinite limitation. I don't think I can stand the season of Europa League. Brendan, if you don't do this and get fourth or the FA Cup, then I want you gone. Tough words, you know. Let me know in the comments section below what you think to that. If we don't get top four, we don't win the FA Cup, and we've still got some big games to come in that. Do you want Brendan Rodgers gone? Is this the start of Brendan Rodgers out again? Personally, I believe in Brendan Rodgers. I believe in the way that the club's going at the moment. That's my opinion. Let me know your comments, as I said, in the comments below. Gary0197, Suarez was Batman and Sturridge was Robin, but Robin is shit on his own because he's a sidekick. I think, you know what, there'll be plenty of Liverpool fans out there, Gary, that agree with you. But for me, again, I think Daniel Sturridge is good as a main man. I don't believe that he's a great centre forward on his own. I think Raheem Sterling offers slightly more, not in the finishing side of things, but you know, Daniel Sturridge, when he's up there on his own, he just looks isolated at the moment. Now, he's a deadly finisher, and I think he's proved that over the time he's been at Liverpool. You know, he's working into a system that he's not played at. You know, he's never been the forward on his own apart from this season. So it'll take time. And look, he was out for so long. If you say, there's a lot of theories bandied around that if you're out for 4 months, it takes you 4 months to get back up to your level. You know, Sturridge, unfortunately, hasn't got that time, and neither do we as Liverpool. We need to find a way to keep winning games with him playing at, what, 50% maybe of what he's playing at the moment? I mean, 50% of his 100, or you know, we need to find somewhere else, some other way of getting people around them, like bringing two up top back. I think there's been plenty of shouts for that as well. Haterade Stanley, I love your enthusiasm, but fuck all. You can't play scared and completely passionless in that fixture. Midfield was overrun and bullied. Nobody except Sakho showed up. Gerrard should have stamped a few teammates at half-time. Rodgers got hammered tactically. He needed to make changes after that shit performance at Swansea. Did nothing. Optimism was similar after the Chelsea game last year. I think 4th place is a long shot. I hope I'm wrong. YNWA. Look, listen, if you agree or disagree with Haterade, let me know in the comments below. I'm an optimist. I always will be. Hate me for it all you want. You can call me deluded all you want. I really don't care. It's just being optimistic. I'm not a pessimistic person. Let me know, though, what you think. I totally agree with you. I probably should have stamped a few of our players at half-time instead of Ander Herrera. But anyway, Natty New, 1, 2, 3, 4. When was the last time Raheem Sterling didn't have a bad game? I'll leave you to mull that one over. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. For me, it was probably Southampton. That fair? Or is that a bit harsh? I'm not sure. Danger, Mike. Not going to forget what Gerrard has done for this club in the past, but he should have known better to behave like a fucking idiot. Congrats to United for winning. Can't say they didn't deserve it, but since we still got a chance to compete for top 4, I'm still believing in my team till the end. Liverpool till I die. Hashtag you never walk alone. Danger, Mike. Spot on, mate. I echo your thoughts completely. On to the next one. Fella Jones. Moreno was bloody awful. Nervy touches early. Defensive lapses on both goals. Not ready for a start of this magnitude. The gaffer owns that decision. I think the first one definitely, well, both of them he was at fault for, really. The first one, it was mind-boggling, wasn't it? Because he steps up at a crucial time and then Matt is just in and he's a top-class player and he's going to score those goals. And I think he proved with his second goal, that 1-2 with Di Maria, first of all, was brilliant, but the finish was world-class. How he has not been playing for them all season, I do not know. They would have been completely out of this race. We'd have been completely out of this race. Man, you would be so far ahead of us if Juan Mata had been playing like that all season. So I'm just glad that he hasn't been. Titus Bramble, comments below question. I think you can blame Rodgers for that red. I know he didn't physically do it himself, but Gerrard was angry when he came on, and I think a 10 to 20 minute run out against Swansea would have released some of that anger just to get out there and get kicking about again. And then to bring him on in a high-octane game against United was like bringing on a ticking time bomb, thought. I thought Gerrard did come on against Swansea, didn't he? I thought he did well. He was a ticking time bomb. You could see that. He wanted to set the tempo. He did set the tempo with that first tackle, and Herrera came in. He might have thought it was studs up. It didn't look studs up to me. He's reacted in the wrong way. I don't know whether you can blame Brendan Rodgers for that, but, let me know in the comment section what you guys out there think. And then finally, comment of the week. Cross our CML. Swansea and United have both shown the league that pressing our back three can really halt our build-up. And while I don't think every team in the league will be able to do it successfully, it could cause us issues in the running. I thought Atkinson was inconsistent at best, but we didn't help. At least the draw at Arsenal is huge if we want to get to Rodgers' 74 points. Top 4 is still on. Defo. I agree with what you're saying there, actually. It happened at the end of last season, didn't it? I think Chelsea showed teams how to play us at the end of last season by pressing us high up the pitch. I think this season, teams have struggled with the formation that we've been playing. Swansea, I think, showed the way. Man United have dominated us. They tactically outthought us. They knew exactly how to play to stop us building up our play, as you quite rightly say there. We just need to tinker that system now and find players who can play in it, or maybe tinker the system a little bit to get around that fact, because teams are going to set up exactly the same way that Man United did, and we're going to struggle to find a way unless we change something quickly. And that's the key, isn't it? I think we've got to change it quickly. People have now found out how to play Liverpool Football Club. We need to change it before we're out of this top 4 race. Anyway, that was the comments below show. Let me know your thoughts at any of the comments in the comments section below. I'll be in the video comments as always for an hour, probably after I've released the video. If not, definitely tomorrow morning. Anyway, I'm Chris Pager for the Redmen TV, signing off.
In a lot of games if we do that, but not today. Today wasn't today, but to be honest with you, I think we'll still get top 4. Excellent. We're a better team than Man United. I don't care. They can come to Anfield, they can stifle us for 90 minutes, but over the course of the season, we're better than them, and we'll get top 4 ahead of them. Have faith, lads. Have faith.
I like it, Ian. Nice one, mate. Appreciate it.
Take care, mate.
Take it easy, mate.